Hello and welcome to Psychic Moon Tarot Reading, and this is the second episode of talking you through the different cards, all the 22 cards in the major arcana. Okay, so we are following the AE Waite, the Rider Waite card deck, because that is the oldest deck that was known, okay, in the history of tarot. I think so. There is also the Marseille deck, but as a beginner to learn tarot, I would prefer learning through the AE Waite deck because the illustrations are they're more easy to understand, okay, as a beginner. So, I hope you have watched the previous two videos where I'm talking about all the 78 cards and also the full card. If you haven't, I will link them in the description box below so that you can go check them out take your own time and check them out and then watch this video. Okay, so the Magician card is the first number one card in the major arcana. Okay, and the Magician in the Rider Waite Tarot Deck, illustrated by Pamela Coleman Smith, is filled with rich symbolism that conveys the theme of power, skill, and more importantly, transformation. Okay, uh, so starting with the figure that you see here. um, the magician stands confidently with one hand pointing to the sky and the other hand pointing to the earth. And this symbolizes the connection between the spiritual realm and the physical realm. As above, so below, as within, so without. Okay? So that is the main essence of this card. This pose represents the concept of the famous saying, okay, that is, as above, so below. Okay, and this indicates the ability to manifest one's desires into reality. So the law of attraction, the power to manifest anything, lies in this card. I also a personal tip, if you want to manifest anything in your life, which I have found it very helpful. I use it very often in my manifestation rituals. If you are creating a vision board, if you are creating you are trying to manifest something specific in your life, if you use this card, this is going to work miraculously for you. Okay, so this card, the energy of this card is all about manifestation. So you can try it for yourself, and I'm sure it is going to work out for you. Keep this picture of the card in your vision board or wherever you're manifesting, your manifestation altar or something like that. Okay. So, second, coming to the infinity symbol here above the magician's head, and it floats. Um, it is floating above his head, and this represents eternal life. Okay, the symbol is also called the lemniscate. Okay, this infinity symbol is called the lemniscate, and it represents eternity, eternal life, limitless potential, and boundless nature of the magician's power and wisdom. Okay, uh, the table the table in front of the magician um, has all the four elements of tarot: the cup, the pentacle, the sword, and the wand. Okay, and they represent the elements of water. The cup represents the element of water. The pentacle represents the element of earth. The sword represents the element of air, and the wand here represents the element of fire. Okay, they all together symbolize the magician's control over all these aspects of life and his ability to use these tools to achieve his goals. So the magician is uh, alchemizing the power of these nature elements: fire, air, water, and earth. He's utilizing these nature elements to create his manifestations. Okay? And the wand that he is holding up there in his right hand, raised towards the sky, this represents power, will, and the ability to to channel divine energy. Okay, he's channeling the energy from up above and bringing it down to manifest what he wants to manifest in this earthly realm. Okay, um, this also emphasizes the magician's role as a conduit for spiritual forces. Okay, this energy that he is drawing in is the conduit to manifest things with his spiritual forces. Okay, coming to the clothing that he's wearing, it's a very interesting combination of red and white. Okay, a red robe with a white inner garment. Okay, the red represents action, passion, and manifestation, while the white symbolizes purity, spirituality, and uh, divine wisdom. Okay, together they indicate the balance between physical action and spiritual purity. Okay, the belt, you can notice that here, let me bring it close. The belt is a snake. Okay, this is a snake which he is wearing as a belt, and it's a serpent that is biting its own tail, and it is also called the Ouroboros. Okay, it is called the Ouroboros, and this ancient symbol represents eternity, cyclicality, and the unity of all things. Okay, whatever goes around comes around. So that is the symbology of the belt. The garden. Okay, coming to the garden here, you see lush garden of flowers surrounding the magician, which symbolizes fertility, okay, growth and manifestation of creative ideas into reality. Flowers, especially the roses here. You see the roses here and the white lilies here. Um, Flowers, especially the red roses here. Flowers, especially the red roses here and the white lilies here, um, represent beauty and purity of his intentions. Okay, the magician's intentions are very positive. Okay, he doesn't have any negative intentions. His intentions of manifestation are very pure and positive. Okay, the hand gestures, so he is there is a specific gesture that he is making here. Okay, the magician's hand gestures with one hand pointing to the heavens and the other hand to the earth reinforces his role as the bridge, okay, between the spiritual and material world. He's pointing that energy to the ground. He's pointing that energy that he's drawing in to manifest his material desires. Okay, so that is the overall symbolism of the magician card. Now let's understand the meanings of this card in different contexts, okay? So that was a general understanding of the magician card, and which represents, this card represents power, skill, concentration, ability to manifest one's desires. Okay, that was a general understanding. Now coming to the meaning of this card, specifically if you see this in a past position in a tarot spread, or you're seeing this in a past related question. Okay, so what does it mean? In the past position, the magician suggests that previous events or experiences involved a period where you probably successfully utilized your skills, your talents, and your resources to achieve something very, very significant in your life. Okay, it indicates that you had the power and the control to shape your circumstances and outcomes effectively. So that is the major essence of this card if it comes in a past position. If this card shows up in a present position in a tarot spread, if it talks about the present of someone or it talks about the present of yours in your personal reading, then in a current situation, this card signifies that you have the ability and the resources at your disposal currently to make things happen. You have everything that you need. You have the skill set that you need to get something that you want. Okay, it encourages you to focus your energy, harness your talents, and take step by step decisive action to achieve what goals you have set for yourself. Okay, it's a reminder that you possess the power to manifest your desires. If you're asking about a question, this is my situation and will I achieve this goal, then this is definitely a yes, because you have everything. You have aligned all the energies accordingly, positively, and you are about to manifest what you have desired. Okay, that is talking about the present. Now, moving forward, if you see this card in a future prediction position, if you're talking about the future and you're giving a future prediction reading and you have this card here, what does it mean? So it means looking ahead, the magician suggests that you will have opportunities to use your skills and creativity to shape your future. Okay? It's moving towards the future tense. So you will have the opportunities. You don't have it now, but you will have it in future. Okay, and it also indicates that you will be able to manifest your goals and desires through focused efforts and willpower. It's a sign of potential success if you apply yourself. Okay, it's a sign of positive potential. It's a sign of um, humongous amount of potential of bringing your skill set together to achieve what you want. Okay, so moving forward, if this card comes up in a health reading, if you're talking about health of someone or yourself, and you have this card right in front of you, what could it mean? So, for health, the magician indicates that you have the power to improve your well being through knowledge, through skill, through focused effort. Okay, this suggests that taking control of your health, possibly through new treatments or lifestyle changes, can lead to positive outcomes. So things are in your hand. Things are not going to improve by itself, but if you take action, if you take focused action towards improving your health, it's definitely going to manifest as within, so without. So if you are working internally on your health, you will see results on your outside. Okay, so keep that in mind. That is what it talks about in your in a health reading. Moving forward in business, if this card comes up in a business reading, in a job, in a career reading, what could it mean? So, in the context of business, work, job, career, whatever, this signifies the potential for success through the use of your skill set, through the use of your talents, through the use of the resources that you have. Okay, it encourages innovation, strategic planning, and decisive action. So this suggests that you have the ability to achieve your business goals. You have the ability to achieve, to get the job offer that you want to. You have the ability to to see success in a specific field of work, provided you put focus and determination to it and use the skill set that you have, use the gifts that you have, use the talents that you have always been blessed by the universe. Okay, so you need to use your skill set to get where you want to be in your career. That is the meaning of this card in a work reading, in a career reading. Moving ahead, if you see this card in a relationship spread, what could this mean? If you're doing a love reading and it comes up in this relationship reading or a love reading, what it could mean? Okay, this card suggests that the potential to create and shape your romantic life through clear communication and confidence if you intend to. Okay, if you have the intention to manifest this relationship with someone specific, there is a lot of potential. Okay, you have to have that strong intent. Unless you have that intent, you cannot manifest this relationship. So you have to have that intention of building this relationship with whomsoever you're interested in, with clear communication, and you have to have that confidence in yourself. Okay, it indicates that you have the power to attract and nurture meaningful connections. It can also signify that a relationship where both partners are able to express themselves fully and work together harmoniously in a positive direction. So, if it is talking about a connection, if it is talking about a relationship between two people, this is a positive. It is a positive card because it shows that there is a lot of harmonious energies where they express themselves freely. Okay, they communicate with each other very, very freely. What does it mean? What does this card mean if you see this as an advice coming up in the reading? Okay, if it comes up in the advice position of a tarot spread that you're doing, what could this card mean? Okay, this card, uh, as an advice, urges you to recognize and utilize your skills and resources to achieve your goals. This is the first and foremost essence of this card, and it is also as an advice that you need to uh, use the skills that you have. Okay, use the tools that you have everything. If you ignore it, nothing is going to work out. If you have everything, if you use them, only then things are going to work out in your favor. It encourages you to take action, be confident, and use your resources. Okay, that's the advice for you in this card. Now, moving on, let's talk about the positive keywords that are associated with this card. The positive keywords that are associated with the magician card, um, are power, skill, concentration, action, resourcefulness, manifestation, creativity, initiative, taking initiative, strong focus, and mastery. Okay, the magician is a symbolism of mastery over a skill. Okay, some negative keywords that are associated with the magician card, depending on the surrounding negative cards. If you have negative cards around it, this could indicate towards a negative aspect of the magician, which could be manipulation. Okay, the magician could also be manipulative. Okay, deception. Deception, because the magician is a trickster energy too. It can pretend to be someone else because he is so skilled at presenting himself in a certain way. The aura of the magician in a negative aspect could be deception. So, if this card is coming up in a relationship reading in a negative aspect, if you're asking about someone, is this person trustworthy, and it is coming up in a negative aspect with some negative cards that I'm going to talk about later, this could mean that this person is lying about their identity or they're lying about themselves. Okay, so deception. Illusion, because this person could try to create a different illusion which is not true. Trickery, okay. Lack of direction, If this person doesn't know how to channel their energy, it could be lack of direction, poor planning. Okay, if this person doesn't know how to plan their resources, how to plan their tools, how to plan their steps, untapped potential. Okay, misuse of talents, conceit, disconnection. If this person is not connected with their superpowers, if they are not connected with their divine gifts. Okay, so those are the negative keywords that are associated with this card if you see them in a negative reading. So that is it for today's lesson for the Magician card. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comment section and let me know what you think about the Magician card. What do you feel about the Magician card? If you have any if you have anything to share with me, uh, please do let me know. I would love to read your comments. Okay, and I will see you very soon in a different video where I'm talking about the next subsequent higher arcana cards. Okay, till then, take care. Bye bye.